it's really easy for us to approach God with this sense of entitlement to his love. Right? Some of us, we kind of approach God with this kind of prideful attitude. Maybe unintentionally even, but we say like, of course God died for me, I'm awesome. Right? And you never quite say it like that, but you're like, yeah, God should die 10 times over if that means we get to go to heaven. Like, why would one God, because there is only one God, stay alive so that billions of people could not receive the gift of salvation from him? Of course he should die for us, right? But let me show you how crazy that is, okay? So imagine with me your dream house, okay? Dream house, picture your dream house, picture your dream house. And I mean your real dream house. I was talking to someone the other day who built their dream house, and then after they moved into their dream house, they're like, man, I thought this was their dream house. Now that it's built, I've learned all the ways we need to remodel it because it's not actually my dream house. Anybody build a house and that's what happened after you build your house? They're like, oh, we should have built it differently. Your actual dream house. And it's not just your dream house. It's a dream house in a dreamland, okay? Imagine this with me. And in this dreamland, in this dream house, it's an expansive land, okay? So it's not a little land. I'm not talking about your dream acreage, okay? I'm talking about your dream land. And in this dreamland, there's no sickness. Imagine, no cancer. Cancer's gone, okay? Diabetes, gone. There's no illness, okay? There's not even death. There's no offense. Nobody ever wrongs you, and you never wrong anybody in this dreamland, in your dream house, okay? There's no pain. There's no sadness. There's no loneliness, okay? Are you picturing this, your dream house, your dreamland? By the way, everybody that you know loves you well, right? There's people here that you love a lot, but sometimes we fail to love each other well, right? Everybody there loves you well all the time. And when I say all the time, I don't mean sometimes, I mean all the time. Okay? Are you picturing this? Where's it at? Is it in the mountains? Is it on a beach? Tropical island next door to your favorite pastor? Where's it at? And you can keep expanding this thought. This place is a place of prosperity and wonder. So now let me ask you another question. What would it take, because you're not lonely, you're not sad, you don't get bored, because you're just always satisfied and fulfilled in this place. So you won't want to leave because you're bored. It's wonderful. Now let me ask you this question. What would it take to get you to just voluntarily leave that place? What would get you to leave that place? Well, we have to ask the question. Depends on where I'm going, right? Well, let me tell you this. What would it take to get you to leave that place to go to a place filled with death? Remember, there's no death there. You go to a place filled with death and sickness. Remember, there's no sickness. Now you're going to a place with sickness. And you go to this place where the world has been corrupted to be in rebellion against your core values. Okay? And then you go to this place, and if you go there, here's what's going to happen. People you love are going to be persecuted because of their affiliation with you. You'll meet people in that place, and when you go to that place, they'll be ridiculed for being associated with you. Okay? And then some of them are going to get killed. In fact, if you leave this place to go to that place, there's a promise that they will torture you and kill you brutally. Let me re-ask the question. What does it take to get you to leave this place, to go to that place, to experience this? Because that's what Jesus did for us, right? Jesus left heaven to come to earth, to experience life in brokenness, to be killed, even though he was innocent and everybody who killed him was guilty, and then die. Well, some of us maybe make the argument, well, of course Jesus was willing to die because he was resurrected, right? Well, listen, if he stayed there and didn't come here to experience this, he wouldn't have had to do that, right? If he stayed in heaven and didn't come to earth, he wouldn't have had to die, and resurrection wouldn't have been necessary, and he could have avoided it all. What would it take to get you to leave this place? You personally. What would it take for you personally? Don't put all the weight on God right now. What would it take for you personally to leave this place, to go to that place, to experience this, to accomplish that? You need a powerful, motivating factor. Amen? What would it take? What would it take? The only logical reason to leave here, to go there, to do this, to complete that, is that there's someone you love here who doesn't know how to get there, and without you leaving to come get them and show them the way, they will never get there. Amen, family? The only compelling reason is that you love somebody so much, then you need to show them how to get to where you are. So you're willing to leave heaven, to come to earth, to die, to show them the way. And then you can't stay dead, because if you stay dead, they still don't know how to get there. So you have to raise from the dead to show them how to get there, because you are the way there. Amen?